Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
It is always a celebration here in the city of New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Superdome. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the New Orleans Saints. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Weber. That's complete to Pearsall. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Now again, right side. Pendleton. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. You look at this Saints defense. They've been dreadful against the run. No getting around at number 32, dead last in the NFL.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down, Weber going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. Deep for New Orleans is Rashid Shaheed. Yeah, there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Yellow, 43. Hut.
They begin to drive on the ground with Allen. There he goes, left side. On his horse. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Saints get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. The last series form a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Let's go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut, cut.
Now Rattler. That is caught by Vele. So beyond 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down. The Saints are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Olave with his first grab, and he also has a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Ready, ready.
Now Allen. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they're spotted at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 134 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Here we go. Set.
Rattler wants to throw it. This is caught. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Ready, ready. Set, cut.
They'll go play action here with Rattler. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
8 yards on the loss.
Nick Bosa. That is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal.
Come on, set. Ready.
Here's Rattler. They'll find Shaheed out to the right. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Allen is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here this first quarter. He's got both of them.
They're certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
49ers 7.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to sing this one away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the post in that series as well. Only needing 1 point, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now a first carry for their fullback. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great effort there. His first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Niners are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinator is probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Ready?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got it with the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 39 yards there, a big one.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
Ready?
Throwing is Rattler. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. Second and 10.
Set, hut. Black, hut, hut.
They'll run with Allen. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Okay, so they'll march backwards on the penalty there.
I don't know about you, partner. I thought that was maybe a little bit of a ticky-tack type of a call. Was that a clear block in the back when he got his man off balance? I thought that was a tough one.
Ready? Let's go now. 50, green, hut, hut.
Rattler going to look to throw again. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there with an amazing diving catch. And the Saints have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
And he's going to have the Niners first down as the tackle made at about the 44-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Pendleton. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 1. A first carry here for Jordan James. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here comes third and the length of the football. Up the middle they go. Pendleton. And he's going to have a Niners first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Right back to him on first down. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's James. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
It's a
good pickup there of 20 yards.
49er first down. First and goal, San Francisco.
Looking to throw. Weber. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
2nd and 9 now. And he comes back with one complete. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
They'll try to run this one in. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. They lost 2, and it brings up 4. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
To the air is Rattler. He gets this complete to Shaheed. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 56 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. Weaver. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun on 3rd down. Weber is going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a 49ers first down, and he's going to have it by plenty, able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Again, he'll drop to throw. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you definitely got to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Back to throw again. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 29-yard line.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
They'll look to throw again. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Pete Werner. And they will be set up now as he brings us in all the way back inside the 20. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception. And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field.
Nick Bosa. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here as this ball will come out to the 35. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Got a man, that's Ayuk. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Second and 1. Left side complete. That's Herrera. A lot of great quarterbacks from USC. Here's another one. The rookie's got a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Operating from the gun, Weber. Over the middle, complete. It's Aguayo. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
First down, San Francisco.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. You never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. Like keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Rattler. He completes it to Olave. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards to pick up there.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready, ready. 45, wide, cut.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Let's go. Pitch, cut.
Throwing once more. Here's Rattler. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Niners will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. Boy, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther to try and help you with the edge. That's a penalty as well. Sometimes you overset, they'll come inside of you. That's what speed does. It disrupts an offense. And right now, you've got to pay attention to this edge rusher every single day.
Now a play fake here on first down. A throw left side for Pearson is complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From the gun on 3rd down, Weber able to find the open man. That's complete. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners are back within a score.
49ers 24. Jason Sanders.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped them there, but not to be.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
What? Ready?
Now Rattler. That is caught by Vele. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's Allen. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. 5 yards on the play there. It's a drive will continue.
Someone's been having a good game so far. And you know something? Love has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Rattler wants to throw it. A short throw there, pulled in by all. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 43 rails. 52 blue. Set.
They'll set up to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Yellow, 20, cut.
Here's Rattler. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. 33 yards. And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And a lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Weber. They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Ready?
They'll go play action here with Rattler. It's complete downfield out left to his running back. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big-time play there for New Orleans. And even 40 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Ready.
On the toss, here's Allen. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Saints are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Throwing to start the drive. Weber. And Diggs has it. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 4. Looking to throw. Weaver. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a 49er first down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Saints are going to get the football back at their own 17. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Now 2nd and 9.
Set. Hut.
On the draw, here's Allen. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Man, 188 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, on the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Good gain there on 1st down and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Well, a carry for Allen. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
A big pickup of 38. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
They'll try to run forward with Davis. They'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
Here we go, set. 33, ready.
Another try for Davis. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. Third and goal.
Here we go, ready.
Davis. And Davis, he's not going to get there. Unable to make it to the yellow line. They stop him short. No gain on the play. And what to do now on fourth and goal. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just haven't been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Chase Young able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 57 yards. And the 49ers get a bit closer.
The 49ers will line up for the 2.
They'll look to throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game.
32.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. Oh, I think the Niners got it back. Yes, San Fran recovers. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They're in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they got the momentum here now.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10.
41-yard line.
Back to throw. Weber. He's got Ayuk once again. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's second and a yard. Operating from the gun. Weber. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they move this this all the way down to the 9. Now first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Second and goal from the 1.
A gain of 8 brings up second and
they'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Knocked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
Ready up. Ready. Ready.
They'll try the left side. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. He'll take it at the 42. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Niners set up well. They take over first and 10 on the short side of the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
First down, 49ers.
They'll come up first and 10 here. Throwing, Purdy. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
They're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Here's second down. Purdy to throw. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. So the touchdown was big. This almost equally big as he'll try to get it to a one-score game with a 2-point conversion. Purdy to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Saints 48, 49ers 38.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none.